Hello, everyone, and welcome to what episode is this? 9 of Let's Play Dead Space. As always, I'm your host, Josh, and with me is Dalton. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
And we're picking up not quite where we left off. Let me explain. Okay, so in the last episode, episode 8, the last time we streamed, I ended on the part of the game where you have the turret section shooting down asteroids coming in, right? And I spent like 15 minutes, 20 minutes trying to do that. And just dying over and over and over again. And I didn't think you guys would want to see that shit twice. So I went ahead and beat that off screen. So there is a YouTube video of it if you guys want to watch that. Let me link that in the chat real quick. But other than that, you haven't missed a single thing.
Did you start recording, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to make sure.
Paste. There we go. There's that. If you want to watch me beat that, it's about 4 minutes long. So now we're going back toward the ship. And we have to fight enemies in zero gravity. That's fun.
Because you're almost done with this chapter, I think.
Yeah, I think so. How dare you?
I never had an issue with running out of air on my playthrough. It always seemed like I had the right amount to get by.
I need to get more med packs. Yeah, I mean, there are usually air stations when you have to do this kind of thing, so
Yeah.
it's not that big of a concern.
Because I usually haul ass in parts like that in games, or gotta be on the move or I'll die.
Yep. And here we're back out of it. There we go. We're out of the vacuum. We're good. So if you remember last time we recorded... Oh, come on.
You're not going to believe this.
What now?
Oxygen levels are falling. Something's poisoning hydroponics air production, and whatever it is, it's filling the deck up with that organic stuff. We're not going to have any air to breathe soon. But if I understand these lab reports correctly, I think I can make a poison to destroy it. Head to medical. It should have everything you need.
Will this never end? Isaac, get to medical and mix together whatever Kendra's come up with. I'm heading to hydroponics. If I can slow it down, that might keep us breathing long enough to fight it.
Go make a poison to kill something, just like in the first Resident Evil with the plant monster.
Yeah. That's kind of where I got that from.
So last time we streamed, Pro Jared had done his 42-minute long response that was basically, hey, you've been lied to, here's how, here's a bunch of info that strongly suggests that I'm innocent, right?
Yep.
Well, Heidi actually responded to that, and I'll come back for you. I need to find a fucking store. But Heidi actually responded to that, right? And her response was more of the same. It's like, I'm the victim. He cheated on me. He's dishonest. All this other shit. And I'm sitting there reading this, and and as I'm reading this, I'm sitting there thinking, but his entire response really wasn't about you, you know?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to make this about you when he did mention her in the 42-minute video, but the vast majority of it was not about her, so I don't know. I don't know why she felt the need to respond.
And I guess just to get her 2 cents in.
God damn it. Fuck off, you little...
Just fucking wailing on those little things.
Yeah. I need a fucking store. But then I read further, and she's like, I didn't even watch his video. I'm like, why the fuck are you responding to a video that you didn't watch? That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
was the stupid part.
And then I read further, and her reason doesn't make any sense to me either, because she said, I didn't watch the video because just seeing his face and hearing his voice triggers me. I'm like, I read that, and I was like, instantly like, yeah, that's bullshit. That isn't true at all. I don't believe that for a second. You live with this guy for years, and you can't listen to his voice just long enough to go, okay, so he's actually innocent of these things that he's being accused of. You can't even do that much. I'm calling bullshit. Where the fuck is a store?
There's gotta be one near the tram car.
And then I thought, this kind of makes it seem like you're trying to take the attention away from, hey, Jared wasn't trying to take advantage of fans and trying to make it about you instead. That seems kind of manipulative to me, and in my mind, at least, there's a store. That lends credence to the idea that
Just buy a bunch of power nodes if you want.
yeah, it leads credence. Anyway, it leads credence to the idea that Holly and Jared might be telling the truth, and she is the one being manipulative. I'm not saying he definitely cheated. I'm not saying he definitely didn't, but that's kind of where I sit right now. Is she looked like she was trying to manipulate the situation to bring attention to herself, when it should have been on, hey, these two people, look what these two people did to Jared. It's horrible. Like, okay, Jared probably shouldn't have been sending nudes to his fans, but beyond something that we could argue about whether he should or shouldn't have done, he didn't do anything illegal.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing he had to debunk, and he did. So he
So,
got the job done.
so he had his name dragged through the mud by two people who were probably just looking for attention or something and basically being assholes to him.
Just seeking attention. That's what it boils down to.
Yep.
And he had the means to do it.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's kind of what it sounds like happened. And
Yeah.
that shit ain't cool. Jared doesn't deserve that to happen to him. Nobody deserves that to happen to them.
Yeah, really. Also happens when you try to cancel somebody.
Yeah, I hate cancel culture. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That just really pissed me off. And I was like, if you didn't even watch it, why the fuck are you bothering to respond? You know?
Yeah. Just the main thing for me is just him clearing up that he wasn't taking advantage of underage fans. Like, that was the main thing. Like, the whole, like, him cheating thing is a personal issue on their part, and I don't honestly care as much.
Yeah.
That's just the personal thing for them. Like, but just the main thing is the legal aspect of the whole allegations.
Yeah. If you asked me if she was going to bother to respond to it, her response should have been like, well, I'm at least glad that he didn't do this creepy, terrible, illegal shit. You know?
Yeah, for real.
I'm glad that he's not some kind of weird, sick predator. But she made it about the cheating again and accusations and didn't watch it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop.
And also, now the internet's graced with pics of his dong now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I managed to avoid
Well, that
seeing
shit-
that, thank God.
I mean, that shit's probably buried now, but oh man. Yeah, unfortunately I came across it on fucking Reddit of all places.
I've never been on Reddit.
I mean, I don't use it too often. I only use it for when shit like that goes down or I need to look up something. But of course, that was in one of the threads I was looking at at the time. There's a lot of memes about that too. That was really funny.
Yeah, there was a bunch of the memes were funny, but the ultimate revelation of it all is that Jared is kind of the victim here. You know what I mean?
Who would have thought? Because at first I thought, I believed those allegations at
Wait,
first, honestly.
This is back outside. I don't want to go back outside. I want to go back to the store.
I took that kid's allegations at face value too. I'm guilty of that. A lot of people are, but
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably owe Jared an apology.
yeah, I've seen that in the comments. A lot of people doing that.
Yeah, which is good. He started uploading to his gameplay channel again, and both of his channels started gaining followers again, which I was glad to see. You know, for once, the internet can fucking forgive somebody
Yeah.
and go, okay, you didn't do anything that bad. I forgive you.
Yeah, because I think he had like 700,000 subscribers, like at the lowest. I
Yeah,
think he's up to like 800 something thousand now.
yeah,
Ever since he posted that video,
which I'm glad to see.
because he was like, how many subs did he have before this scandal? Like,
Over 1 million.
yeah, like 1 point something.
way fucking more than I do. I'm stuck at like 512.
It's still 512 more than a large percentage of YouTubers or YouTube accounts. I have a big old goose egg on mine. I mean, I don't post any videos on mine, but
Okay, I got 4 power nodes. Let's go back to that workbench. I'm not getting anything done here, but... But hey, I'll get some sweet upgrades for my Ripper. There we go. Yeah, make it a lot more powerful. Now I'm gonna go back one more time and get that fucking med pack, because I'm low on med packs, and then we'll go on to the next chapter.
yeah.
So, like, 18-minute, 10 to like half of this first episode, half of episode 9 is me running around and doing this shit. Getting absolutely nothing done. Oh well. It is what it is.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta do what you gotta do to have some good items and stuff.
Finally got to get the semiconductors out of my fucking inventory, so I have a little bit of room now. So what I'm trying to do is use guns that I have a lot of ammo for.
Yeah.
So here's something that came out before the last time we recorded that we didn't discuss. And I'm kind of pissed off that we didn't discuss it. I don't think there's enough there to do a drive cast on. But there was a new Star Wars. They don't call it a trailer, but let's be honest, it's a fucking trailer.
Yeah. I mean, half of it was just like highlights from the other movies, but
Yeah, half of it was
dumb.
it was Member Berries the trailer. You know, Member Berries from South Park. That's what it fucking was. Member Berries the trailer. Can I get a? I can't get a large med pack. Okay. Yes. So like, and even most of that was it focused the most on the original trilogy because that's the trilogy that everybody loves.
Yeah. That's the one the new trilogy's trying to mimic the most.
Yeah, I mean the first one, I like it, but it's A New Hope. It is. I admit that. It's just well made and entertaining and set up characters that had potential that let's not talk about The Last Jedi. I'm going to get angry.
Yeah, that was already covered in multiple episodes.
Yeah. But there is some new stuff in it once you get past the first half of it that is the movie that they focused the least on was The Last Jedi. I can't imagine why. I think even J.J. Abrams doesn't like it.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Because because he's like, when he was like making this one, he's like, fuck it, I'm going to go with the story that I originally wanted to tell or something along those lines. Or as close to it as he can, right? Because I'm sure the story that he originally wanted to tell involved Snoke. And Snoke's dead.
Yeah. I mean, he got cut in half, but at the same time, Darth Maul got cut in half, and apparently he's still alive.
Yeah,
So I
somehow.
don't even know anymore.
Somehow he's still like he popped up in Solo.
Oh yeah, spoilers for Solo, but yeah. Twist in Solo is that Darth Maul is alive.
Isaac, I can smell the contaminated air from here. It's spreading faster than I expected. I'm trying to isolate it, but it's not going to buy us much time. We have to get that thing off this ship. The chemicals you need are in the chemistry lab. I'll hack the door for you when you get there.
Okay.
And the Emperor too.
Yeah, the Emperor's in the new
He's
one.
also alive apparently.
Yeah, well, alive, Force Ghost, contingency plan of some kind. We don't know. We know in the new canon he's got like 1 billion different contingency plans. We know that much.
He has more orders, like Order 66 and...
Yeah, like the story in Battlefront, the new Battlefront game. The new,
Looks like someone has reprogrammed the door locks on this deck. And recently, too. I guess we're not alone here after all. Someone doesn't want you in this part of the ship.
Battlefront 2, the new one.
Yeah.
It's a contingency plan that the Emperor set in motion should he die, is what happens in that game. So he's got like other contingency plans, and some think that either Rey might be one, or there's some kind of contingency plan that, like, he cloned himself or something along those lines, is how he appears in the new film. We don't know.
We're gonna have to see. I mean, they gotta bring back the nostalgia somehow.
Yeah, you got to do something to get people to come see your movie, because a lot of the interest in this franchise was killed by just how... Oh boy, these things.
Oh yeah, I hate these motherfuckers.
Oh fuck, that just instantly beheaded me. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
If you get too close, they instant kill you.
I forgot about that. So I'm gonna get to fight it again. It'll be interesting to see exactly how they bring him back, and I think Luke is probably just gonna be a Force ghost, which is fine. They could also do the same thing with the Emperor. I know in the movies the Sith have never done Force ghost powers, but in some of the games the Sith have. Like, you talk to Force Ghost of a Sith in Knights of the Old Republic. There, it's dead. But you talk to a Sith in Knights of the Old Republic, There's like a Sith Force ghost. I don't remember which one it was. I think it's like Frida Nad or something.
Yeah, I still want to know. I still haven't gotten around to playing it.
Highly
No, I should.
recommended. Very, very good. I've heard that they're going to make the Old Republic canon because there's been all kinds of rumors about them doing like a Darth Bane kind of thing.
There's like no reason not to make a canon because it takes place so far in the past that like everything that happens doesn't really affect anything in the new story. So
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
did you know that the Emperor's face on the new poster is literally a close-up of an action figure?
I've heard that. That's
Like,
that's.
It's so true. I saw one of the comparisons, and oh my god, I can't believe they actually did that. It's so stupid.
Yeah, what are you doing, Disney?
Like really, like what's the artist name that does those the realistic posters? What's his name? I can't remember. He does like the hyper realistic ones, like Indiana Jones, Star Wars. Like, why couldn't they just get him to do this again? Like, seriously.
Yeah, I don't know.
DNA sample of the alien tissue. I'll search the records for one.
But they show C-3PO with red eyes, and Lord only knows what that means. I mean, it could just be meaning he got some kind of upgrade to his eyes, like infrared vision or some shit. We don't know. Of course, people are speculating, oh, it's evil C-3PO. I guess.
So they don't really have a big role in the new trilogy anyway. So I mean,
Yeah,
you can do whatever they want with them.
Yeah, they don't really have a big role. So, but the big one that got everybody talking was Rey seeming to appear as a dark Jedi.
I mean, I was thinking she was just undercover or some shit, but
Yeah, she had a red lightsaber, like a double-bladed lightsaber, that people were bitching about because they bitch about fucking everything.
yeah, because why not?
The internet bitches about goddamn everything.
Force energy. There's a power node.
Please stand by. Antigen compound completed.
What are you doing?
Please remove the capsule.
Your fight for survival is admirable but pointless.
Oh gee, I wonder if this guy's gonna die.
It almost makes me think that we have both.
You're gonna let these things go, aren't you?
You play enough war games to know where this is going.
Yep.
Stop your struggle. Our future, your future, the future of our race ends here. Allow me to introduce you to humanity's child, the children that will replace us. Great civilization.
Yep. Ah.
Can't kill it, Isaac. It's just gonna keep regenerating. Get out of there, run!
Can't remember what the quick heal button is.
Bonjour, Dr. Jones. I now have a live subject
in my hands. He knows his partner understands what I'm doing.
Anyone there? Repeat. Come in, Isaac. Kendra, is anyone there?
Oh, fuck no! I hate these things. They got me. God damn it. I fucking hate these things.